And good morning, everyone, on this bright, clear, cold day out. I'll tell you about the weather in just a moment. We have more rain on the way, a lot more than what we just had. Now, on our show today, we have Dr. Michael Galt from Memorial Care at Saddleback Medical Center, and he's going to talk about it's American Heart Month. So he's going to sit down with Lisa and tell you about that and how to stay healthy, heart healthy, right? From the Club for Creative Expression, Renee will be here today, Renee Devereaux, and she's bringing with her one of the dancers for an upcoming event that you can be part of. And then finally, Florence Sylvester Senior Center, Shirley Witt will be here today, along with another guest from the Senior Center, and they'll be sitting down talking with Lisa. As far as meetings today, there is only one, United M&C in the boardroom, and that's at 9:30. Now, let's get to the weather. And yesterday, there was probably more snow within Southern California than there was rain. At our house, we only got about a third of an inch at most. But I can tell you about the snow level. If you saw it on Saddleback yesterday, we have friends that live right above RSM. It's called Robinson Ranch. It's just right up there. And they got snow at their house overnight. And not a whole lot, but it covered the grass and covered their car, so not bad at all. The storm coming up today is going to be cool and mostly clear. We'll get some scattered clouds in later. As we get to Thursday, we're going to start to see this other system coming down. Not quite as cold as the system that we had, but much more in strength, and it's going to last longer. So much so they are considering evacuations, not for here, but up in the Santa Barbara area where they had all those devastating mudslides. So that's how much rain could come down in certain areas. So as we move forward, that rain will more than likely come in this area probably Thursday early evening, talking anywhere from 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. It'll gain strength really overnight, so the strongest part will probably be Friday morning. And as we get into Friday, we'll probably have rain throughout the day. It may or may not spill over into Saturday, so we'll see. But it could produce, 3/4 of an inch or so for this area, maybe even a little bit more. Let's look around today. Cool with some scattered clouds. It's clear right now, but those clouds will start to come in as we get closer to the evening, late afternoon, evening. And as I said, as we get into tomorrow, they'll certainly increase. But overall, very nice today, just cool and clear, almost like a fall-like day out. If you are headed down to San Diego, they'll be about the same at 62. Up to Big Bear, what a good day to go up there. If you are a skier or a snowboarder, this would be the day to go. 39 degrees as their high in that area. Same thing with Wrightwood and all those places, Baldy, all about those same temperatures. And they got a nice amount of snow, I think about 6, 7 inches or so. And then Palm Springs, only 67 degrees today. So that's cold out in Palm Springs. All right, we will be back with you in just a moment.
Before the next earthquake, take 30 seconds to refresh your memory about these important disaster preparedness tips. Make a family emergency plan. Decide how you'll get in touch with each other, where you'll go, and what you'll do in an emergency. Build a disaster supply kit with enough water, food, and emergency supplies to last at least 3 days. It's important to have disaster supply kits for work, cars, and pets too. Find and fix items in your home that might hurt someone by moving, breaking, or falling during an earthquake. Know how to react safely when the ground shakes. If you're inside, stay there. Remember to drop, cover, and hold on. Drop down onto your hands and knees and cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling objects. If you can move safely, crawl under a sturdy desk or table and hold on to one of the legs until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, help people who are hurt or trapped. Call 911 for emergencies only. Check your home for damage, including gas or water leaks, damaged wiring, or downed power lines. Protect your family and your home by making a plan, building a kit, and practicing disaster drills at least twice a year. Be sure to visit ReadyOC.org for more information on emergency preparedness and AlertOC.com to sign up for emergency alerts and notifications. We want you to be prepared for a disaster just as much as you do.
Saddleback Memorial Medical Center is one of HealthGrade's America's 50 Best Hospitals. When you choose a hospital that's been named one of America's 50 Best Hospitals by HealthGrades, you can feel a lot more confident that you'll receive the right care. Saddleback Memorial Medical Center demonstrated superior performance across many of the conditions they treat and procedures they provide. As one of America's 50 Best Hospitals for 2016, Saddleback Memorial Medical Center offers a high level of comprehensive quality care over time. Only 1% of America's hospitals achieve this distinction. Considering this hospital in your search for the right care is one step you can take to ensure you receive the best care for your needs.
Being recognized by HealthGrades as one of America's 50 best hospitals is a testament to the dedication of our more than 3,400 physicians, staff, and volunteers, along with the unwavering commitment from our donors and supporters within the Laguna Woods community. We look forward to serving Laguna Woods for many years to come.
Hi, welcome back. Cardiovascular disease, including heart disease and stroke, remains the leading global cause of death in more than 17.9 million deaths per year. And February is Heart Health Awareness Month. So we have Dr. Michael Galt, who is the Medical Director of Cardiology at Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center with us, who's going to tell us about what it means to have Heart Health Month, as well as a procedure that could be life-saving. Welcome.
Thank you, Lisa.
I'm really excited to hear about Heart Health Month. I know we're at the end of the month,
We are,
but
February.
let's talk about what it means every year to everyone.
Heart Health Month is huge. Obviously, heart disease is the #1 killer, and we're fortunate to have a community hospital that was built by the residents of Leisure World that has a top-notch cardiovascular program.
Okay. And then this procedure is needed in how many different people per year?
Many people. This is what's called transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and it's for people with severe symptomatic aortic stenosis.
Okay.
So that's one of the 4 main heart valves, that the valve gets narrowed and it obstructs the flow getting out of the heart to the body.
Okay.
And if it's equivalent of having metastatic cancer, it has a 50% 2-year mortality rate.
Okay.
So it used to be that the only option to fix it was open heart surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a valve that's mounted on a stent that can be inserted through the groin with non-surgically placed into the diseased valve and deployed.
Okay, now you have a video that you brought. Why don't we go
do.
ahead and run that, and that way you can sort of walk us through what's going on.
Certainly.
Okay, so we see it there. Go ahead.
So this is the catheter going up into the aorta, and the valve is mounted on the catheter. We then pull the balloon back into the catheter in the body, which allows us to have it a smaller, lower profile device. We have a wire, as you can see, that's up and around the aortic arch and in across the diseased aortic valve. Mm-hmm. The catheter then follows the tract of the wire, and we advance it and we turn it as we get through the arch of the aorta, and we bring it on down through the valve. Now beforehand, we have all kinds of measurements from a CAT scan that tell us the size and the type of valve to use, and that the patient is the appropriate patient for this type of procedure. Once we get the valve into position, we adjust it exactly where we want it, and then we inflate the balloon. And the balloon then pushes the valve open, pushes the native valve to the side. The new valve then takes over and starts working.
Wow. And
so we then draw back the catheter and the wire, and because that metal stent is there, it helps to anchor the valve into place.
Okay.
And it's just all done through the groin, so you don't have to do any incisions in the chest or open it up, so recovery is much quicker.
Right.
Most people get out of the hospital within 3 days.
3 days. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, the technology today is just incredible.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Are you finding that, I mean, with all of the technology I'm sure you've seen over time, would this be a pretty
wonderful.
good advancement?
It is. You know, we kind of have a couple of terms. There's either revolutionary devices or evolutionary devices, and this is a little bit of both, because stents have been around for quite some time, and this is an evolution of that, because it's a stent that we've now actually been able to mount a valve inside of, which is really revolutionary.
Right.
And the fact that that works is incredible. It's been being done now since about 2007. And
Okay.
initially it was just done on people that were too high a risk to go through surgery. But it became so successful that it's approved for intermediate risk patients to go through this procedure.
Okay, now hold up the valve again, because it is a really, it's an interesting size. Is that like one
This
size
is
fits all?
No, they come in four
Oh,
different
okay.
sizes. And so we measure it based off of a CAT scan to give us the dimensions of the annulus of the aorta.
Okay.
And then we select the valve and we deploy the proper valve. But this is pretty much a life-size, actual size valve.
Okay, all right. Well, I just never knew it would be so,
Yeah.
such a good size, really.
It really is.
Okay, and then talk about, what are some of the symptoms that people would be feeling to know whether or not you
Right.
need this?
Typically, it's shortness of breath, which is a pretty common symptom, congestive heart failure, fainting spells, people feeling lightheaded or dizzy, or angina symptoms. The fourth symptom is that of sudden death. And unfortunately, symptoms from this severe aortic stenosis don't come in any particular order. So you can either have shortness of breath, angina, dizzy spells, or sudden death. So when people get to have severe symptomatic aortic stenosis, that's when we recommend that they have it fixed.
Okay.
And then it's just a matter of whether it's done the traditional surgical way or whether they're a candidate for this transcatheter approach.
Okay, and I'm assuming that most people's doctors would be able to advise them on this type
Absolutely.
of procedure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Most internists are fully aware, as well as cardiologists. And it's usually an echocardiogram, an ultrasound of the heart, that is used to follow patients to see when they're a candidate to have this type of procedure.
Right, okay. Now, I know we saw the video, but maybe you could kind of run us through like a step-by-step, which I know we talked about, but sometimes this might be easier for people to actually see the diagram.
Sure. You can see the wire is across the aortic valve into the left ventricle, which is the main pumping chamber of the heart.
Right.
That valve with the balloon inflated is in the actual annulus of the aortic valve, which is the diseased valve. So this is for narrowed valves, not for leaky valves.
Okay.
We need to have calcium on the valve to help the valve to anchor into place. Otherwise, the valve can embolize and pull out of place. So if
Okay.
you don't have calcification of valve, you're not a candidate for this
Got it.
procedure.
Right, okay.
Now this is called a transaortic approach. So this would be someone that had diseased femoral vessels that we couldn't access it from down below, and we would actually stick through the aortic arch and go in between the ribs. So we
okay.
make a small incision between the ribs and then come in that way. We can also come in through the subclavian arteries or directly through the apex of the heart.
Now, any of those that you mentioned are still a 3-day recovery?
These are probably a little bit longer if you need to have a chest tube in place. If we end up having to go into the chest, it's probably 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
So the transfemoral is the preferred approach and the one that does the best. Now, fortunately, we're on the 3rd generation of these valves, and they've gotten smaller. So they used to be what's called 21 French. Now they're 14 French. So they're a third smaller,
Okay.
which makes it more accessible for more people, especially women, which typically have smaller vessels than men. And so it's made this, the transfemoral approach, much more likely for most patients.
Right. Let's talk about your team. I know you have a team of doctors
Right.
and folks that help out at Memorial Care.
We do. We're very fortunate. We've got a wonderful team. We've got cardiothoracic surgeons. We've got a coordinator. We've got several cardiologists that perform the procedure. And then we've got a fantastic cardiac catheterization staff, as well as nurses, ICU, the whole bit. And that's really what it takes, is a team approach. To have a successful program like this, to have everybody on board and everybody working to the same goal is so critical.
Excellent. And then obviously we've got the TAVR program at the Saddleback Medical Center. So if they would like to know more about that, what would they do?
Certainly they would call. There's the website, the memorialcare.org/TAVR.
Okay.
Miriam Fathi is the director and the coordinator for the TAVR program. And then any of the physicians that are involved, either through the website, contacting through them, gets you involved into the program.
That's great. Well, thank you very much for the information.
You're very welcome.
And if you would like more information about this procedure, and also there's a few days left of February, so we can still be in charge of our own heart. So if you have any questions, you can always contact them on their website. We'll be right back.
Did you know that we are living longer, healthier lives than ever before? And did you know that social interaction, brain stimulation, and exercise improve your quality of life? Did you know the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute offers 200 tuition-free classes to older adults in South Orange County? With over 30-plus locations between Lake Forest and San Clemente, it has never been easier to take advantage of your third act of life. Sign up today.
Did you know you can get up to 11% on your money? That's right, 11%. And your investment will be secured by real estate. Would you like to receive a check each month? Would you like to earn up to 11% secure? Would you like consistent returns knowing each month what to expect in your mailbox? American Mortgage Fund is now offering up to 11%, paid monthly. 11% secured by real estate with American Mortgage Fund. It's a great way to earn high monthly returns. Call 1-800-359-1111.
Good morning. Joel Walker, your golf professional here at Laguna Woods Village. Beautiful morning today. It's Free Tip Thursday. So anyway, this morning what I wanted to talk to you about in your golf swing, no matter how long you've been playing, if you're just starting the game, if you've been playing for a few months, a few years, your whole life, right? The best thing you can do and to think about in your golf swing is, how do they work? Well, good golf swings work from the ground up, not necessarily up here. Our arms and our hands, the club, the shoulders, right? All needs to work in sync, and we want to hit nice, consistent shots. We want to have balance. Balance from the ground up. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. That's the word of the day, balance. Right? So as we set up to the ball, we're going to hit our shots. We feel that nice coil in our shoulders, right? We're reaching back. We're engaging our hips a little bit. We want to stay steady and we want to stay balanced, because none of this great stuff up here that you're constantly working on is going to work very well or consistently if we're off balance. If I'm dangling around here, too much on my toes, right? The club gets thrown off and the shots just get inconsistent, right? So as we do take our backswing, right, we're going to turn those shoulders, engage our hips a little bit, and we want to be solid, nice and balanced on our right foot, kind of on the center instep here. A hurricane might blow me over, but a 30-mile-an-hour wind won't. I know that. So I'm right here and solid, steady at the top of our backswing. Now the same thing can be said as we follow through to the finish, right? I want to be balanced over here too. Got a whole foot and a whole nice leg to use to steady myself as I finish the swing. Steady. Balance. What's the word of the day? Balance. That's right. Okay, so as I'm here, right, I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right part of town. Now if I'm creating that swing and taking into the action, and now I'm out on my toes, boy, you see a lot of people doing that, right? Falling off balance. As all that energy's generating out here to our toes. Want that. Same thing be said if I'm rolling out here onto my heel. Not good, right? So use your whole leg, use your whole foot, use that center of that foot. It's there, it's like a nice post. Boom, balanced. B-A-L-A-N-C-E, balance, that's the word of the day. Enjoy yourselves, let's keep our golf course in good shape, and hope to see you guys around. Thank you. I wanted to let you in, it's not really a secret, bit of a limited space though, but I've been offering a no-cost boot camp where we do some stretching in the morning, we do some golf fundamentals, some mental stuff of what's going on, in the mind while we're swinging the golf club and playing the golf course. So if you want to join me for that, I'd be glad to have you. I'd be most excited about meeting everyone who haven't met yet. If you want to come out, the sign-ups, you can call me. My direct line is 268-2024. To sign up. They're 3-week periods and space is limited, but we can get you, in the system and ready to roll on those 3-week boot camps. A lot of stretching, some minor strength training, and just what is important in swinging the club, maybe expanding our range of motion a little bit. Again, working on balance, which is very key in the swing, and most of all, having fun. We can talk world politics too, if you'd like, philosophy. I do have a degree in philosophy. Anyway, please join me. And also, I've got another thing going on that's quite exciting. People have taken great advantage of and improving is a free tip Thursday. Come out in the morning at the driving range in our lower teaching area, and I'm there for about an hour or so. Come up for a few minutes. We'll discuss a couple of things you might have questions about regarding your golf swing. I'll take a look at you, do a swing check. Couple of free tips. Free is good. If it's free, I'll take 3. So anyway, come and see me. And again, if I haven't met you, I'll be really looking forward to meeting you. And greetings and good golfing. Thank you.
At El Toro Pharmacy, your health needs and your quality of life is our top priority. We can be trusted with all your prescription needs, delivered free to your doorstep. Call us to have your prescription transferred. We will take care of everything. No hassle to you. We are a full-service pharmacy carrying all your over-the-counter medicines at competitive prices. And we offer complete diabetic care and your immunization requirements too. Under new management, come visit us in Moulton Plaza. El Toro Pharmacy will never be undersold, and we offer the finest after-sales services.
Well, the Club for Creative Expression is putting on a dance workshop coming up this Saturday, and today I have on Renee Devereaux, and Renee has brought along a guest, Alex Boyko, and together, Alex along with another dancer, Tanya Kutz, they are the 2016 World Dance Sport Professional Champions of the Ukraine. Good to see you both.
Wonderful to see you. Thank you for having us.
You know, I was asking you outside there that I see more and more the Club for Creative Expression. You do your balance classes and things, but doing more with dance.
Yes, it's such a perfect venue for expression. You see, and people, well, they want to express, and sometimes they don't know exactly how. So when people start taking dance lessons, they start opening up. And it may not necessarily enhance or, lead to a career in dancing, but it may open up other creative aspects. Maybe it'll, trigger writing or trigger some kind of art. But it's amazing. I've seen it happen, that the dancing is just like opening the door.
Yeah, and I think with whether it's dancing or something else, that when they are being creative or exercising with a purpose other than just exercising or doing a balance thing, dancing is balance. It motivates them a lot more rather than just in a class, kind of everybody, stand this way, and am I right?
It's the energy, it's the energy, it's the music that inspires us. And then, of course, if we have an exceptional instructor to teach us and to guide us, then it makes it even that much more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because we want to not only know the steps, but we want to look good when we dance, don't we?
Yes, you do. It's true. Now, Alex, you are from the Ukraine. I understand you've only been here a couple months or so?
Yes, just came 2 months ago. I'm so excited to be here. Yeah, and it's correct. I'm from Ukraine. This is too far from here, actually. 12,000 kilometers, but I'm so excited to be here.
And we were sitting outside, and of course, Renee and I were joking, oh, it's so cold out. And of course, to him, it's like, time to go into the pool. Right?
Yeah, actually for me, it's also now cold, because when I came, it was so hot. It was summer, right. And now, for me, it's the same like a winter. Yeah.
So tell me about the World Dance Sport and the World Dance Sport, I guess, Federation. And you were part of that, and dancing in that is, we got some video here. Was this just in the Ukraine, or is this international?
It's international. What do you mean, actually?
Well, no, the dance sport
it's international.
Federation. Okay.
It's international, and this is around the world. And actually, this is great experience. Always be in a competition, do some moves. It helps not just create your career, build your career. You feel much better if you dance. You always use your mind, your brain. You always use your muscle. You feel yourself very good. I think this is not just about career. This is for your life, for your health, for everything. I really enjoy any movements,
Again, the expression of your passion.
Oh,
yes,
it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there we go. We were talking about that earlier.
That's it.
That Alex is a fan of
Michael Jackson,
Jackson and the type of dancing that he does. And you just saw a little bit of that on there. So you do ballroom dancing, but you like all styles. There it is, the way you go forward like that.
Yeah, I like other styles, not just ballroom, of course, but ballroom, this is, I think, more important for me because I started when I was 5. All my life I did ballroom, and actually, what do you want to ask?
There you are, moon rocking. Very good.
Yeah. This is actually this is my best, I think, favorite part.
Yeah. How long did it take you to learn the moonwalk?
Actually, nobody taught me. Nobody.
You just watched them?
Yes, I think it's not just me did like that. Everyone did like that. Just watch video, just enjoy. And I really, I think it's not about just moves. You should feel music. This is very important. If you feel music and you feel how it should be.
And this is what your class is about, right? The dance
Yes,
workshop.
it's about the feeling. It's about the demonstration, what you want to emote, what you want to express.
Yeah, and it's wrapped around ballroom type dancing. Am I right?
Right. And then we're also going to be teaching just everyday moves.
Yes.
I mean, everyday social dancing.
That's correct.
So,
because you always use your mind. You always stay creative people. You can build something when you started dancing, when you already know like a basic. And for basic, I think you take just couple lessons, like you will learn basic box or basic square leg, and that's it. And after you can create some new moves, and this is good for feelings, good for mind always.
Yeah.
Yes, and people forget that it's the dance, the moves are good aerobically, but when you learn to connect the music to the movement, it helps your brain.
Right.
Yeah,
and so, as a senior community,
we have different memory. We have mind memory and body memory.
Yes.
This is completely different. Yeah. And when it's connect, that's great.
It does something to the brain, and so we're all concerned about maintaining mental health, and so here's an opportunity.
Yeah.
So you're teaching in this class, the dance workshop, just starting out with some basic moves,
yeah,
right?
some basic from different dances, but a lot of dances have the same moves.
Okay.
Different rhythm, different count, but the same moves. We can teach you like a basic steps for many dances. This is couple steps, but after these steps, you can dance not just salsa. You can dance not just swing. You also can dance tango. You also can dance slow waltz or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I remember I took ballroom dancing in high school, and this was a long time ago. And the way it came about, honestly, I was in gymnastics, and the gymnastics coach somehow was asked to do a ballroom dancing class, and he came to me and goes, "Ken, I got 15 girls in there, and not one guy. You come in, you get an instant A. I'm going an instant A, and 15 girls." Yeah, I think I'll do that.
What's not to like?
And believe me, I was like tired after every class because I was like the only guy.
Yeah.
So
my first coach, I think was had the same story.
Yeah.
But he go to the dance floor just because he likes one girl.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
And he became like a very famous teacher in Ukraine, and not just in Ukraine.
Now, obviously, it's very big in the Ukraine because we were talking out front there that you're mentioning a lot of Ukrainian dancers come particularly to this area, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Because, for some people it's great opportunities
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah,
Because in
definitely.
Ukraine, in Russia, in Europe, this is a lot of great dancers. Many great dancers, and some people can do more here, more
Right.
opportunities here.
Well, we see that whether it's the summer or Olympic or Winter Olympic Games, the ice dancing and figure skating, and of course, during the Summer Olympics, they have things like that as well. And a lot of the top medal winners are from that area.
Yeah,
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Correct. Very disciplined.
Yeah, very disciplined.
And I think also very passionate. And another benefit of dance and the instruction is the confidence that it gives
Right.
people.
Yeah,
you see?
it does. Yeah. Let's talk about this class here, and I wanted
Okay.
to find out, because I wasn't sure, is this just this day? Is it a series of class, something you're going to start to do ongoing?
Well, I'd like to have it be a regular class, so
Okay.
at least once a month. It just depends on how many people
Okay.
we get interested, who are
Right.
interested. Also the space rental and so forth,
Yeah.
what's available. So I would like to have it be a regular class right now, and actually it has been for the last few months. It's been once a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we have Alex and Tanya who are going to be
Yeah,
teaching.
and you're both with Lawn Dance? I know you're with Lawn Dance.
Yeah,
Right.
we're both
Right.
from Lawn
Okay.
Dance.
Right.
And I know
so-
you've had them on, folks from Lawn Dance as well.
Exactly. And then, of course, we're going to be we did the show in January.
That's right,
Which they
yes.
came, they had just arrived,
Yeah.
and they came.
They came
and
dancing off the
performed.
plane right here.
We had so difficult trip. I don't know what happens, but it was so difficult,
Yeah.
and we just came and directly go to the stage,
To the
almost,
stage.
almost like
Really,
that. Yeah.
It was like that.
Yes.
But you made it.
Exactly.
Yeah. For us,
So-
it's not first time. Not
Yeah.
first time like that.
I want to give you the information about the class count, because it's this Saturday, and it's at Clubhouse 6, 10:45 to 1 o'clock, as you can see right there. If you're interested, please contact Renee. The number's on the screen, 949-340-0254, or email her at reneedev@comline.com.
That's correct.
And that way you can get information. You also wanted to briefly mention your fall prevention
Fall
class.
prevention, which starts next Tuesday.
Okay.
Right here in this
And
building.
that's your regular one you do every...
Well, I'm not having the time to do it as an ongoing class.
Okay.
So this time it's a 6-week
Okay.
program. And I really want people to pre-register. It's not a drop-in class. I want commitment for people
Okay.
to be there for 6 weeks.
Okay, now is it the same number that we had on the screen
Yes,
for this?
same
Okay,
phone number.
great. So we
Same
can use
phone
that one
number.
as well,
And it
which is
will-
340-0254.
And it will be right here at the Pine Room, right here in the community center.
Okay,
So
very
that's
good.
Starting on Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
All right. Hey, great to have you back on.
Oh, thank you
Alex,
so
a
much.
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Also,
maybe we'll see you do
I
some
hope,
Michael
I hope
Jackson
so.
stuff here.
I hope so.
That'd be
Looking
kind of
forward.
cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Man, I think I used to have those kind of the red shoes and all that kind of
Oh.
stuff back then. I was a big Michael Jackson fan too.
Also,
and
yeah.
maybe we'll meet Tanya one day.
Oh,
as
yes,
well.
very definitely. Next
Okay.
time
Next
I'll bring
time.
her.
All right, very good. Again, this is happening this Saturday. Renee's number 340-0254. reneedev@comline.com. All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Eric with Leak Busters, your plumber friend in Laguna Woods for over 20 years. To date, we have worked on over 2,000 homes inside Laguna Woods. We have a couple questions for you. If your faucet or water heater springs a leak, who are you going to call? If your drain is clogged or experience a flood, who are you going to call? Please call us, Leak Busters. Who are you going to call?
Leak Busters.
Who you gonna call? Call Leak Busters Plumbing and Restoration, 800-714-9960. Who you gonna call?
Hi, welcome back. We have Al Burton with Nissan Irvine. here to tell us about all the new things happening there and also under new management, right?
Yes, that's
good.
right.
Okay.
We are under new management, new GM, new owners. We are open 7 to 7 at Nissan of Irvine. We have free shuttle anywhere in Orange County.
Okay.
And we pick up cars for the Laguna Woods residents. We pick up their cars, deliver their cars, and we service them.
So someone could call the service department and then you guys would send somebody out to come and pick up their car at their doorstep, right?
Absolutely.
Well, tell me how that works.
All they have to do is call the dealership, ask for myself, I'm the service manager,
Okay.
and I'll be more than happy to send somebody over to pick up the vehicle and deliver it back to them.
And there's no extra charge for that?
No extra charge.
That is great.
Yes.
That's great. And then once they get to your facility in the service department, what are some of the things that they're going to see? Do you have a lot of room for them? Or what do you
Yes,
do?
we have a waiting area. We have amenities including coffee, all the pastries are there, water.
Right, and there's something else there too that you were telling me about.
Yes, we got play area for kids.
Yes.
Yes, we have play area for kids, and we have.
And look, you guys got popcorn.
Yes, we have popcorn.
It's freshly made popcorn.
Freshly made.
Well, that's
every
nice.
hour and a half, we get a fresh batch there.
Very fun. And then here's where all of the sodas and the
Yes.
vending machine and the coffee is, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then what about you have some other services such as free shuttle service. So if they don't need their car picked up, they can come to you and then you guys drive them home?
Yes, we deliver them home. We pick them up from home. And the shuttle is running from 7 to 7 weekdays, and on weekends we are open, or on Saturday we are open only 7 to 6.
Right, okay. And then if you have a business person that's in your facility, what do you provide them? Do you have Wi-Fi for them?
Yes, we have free Wi-Fi there at the dealership.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And then what about car washes?
Oh, we do wash every car that comes to our dealership.
Okay, that's great.
And for the Laguna Woods, we put Armor all over the tires,
Great.
clean them up.
That's good, because you got, who wants to do that on themselves?
Yes.
Wonderful. And then you have, what's the early bird drop-off? How does that work?
Well, if they come after hours or before 7 o'clock that we are open, you can drop off your car, lock it up, and drop off on an envelope in the service drive, and we pick up, call them up in regards to the services that is needed.
Okay, good. And let's talk a little bit about some of the specials that you guys have running at both Nissan of Irvine and also Nissan of San Juan Capistrano.
We have 10% off
Okay.
for all the Laguna Woods residents.
Okay, on anything that they do?
On services.
On services? Okay.
Yes.
What about repairs? Would that be the same too?
Yes, that would
Okay.
be the same. Any services, repairs, 10%
Great. Should they
off.
say that they saw Al on TV?
Yes, why not?
Well, that will be good for them to know. And then
Yes.
let's go over the hours one more time. I know we have a slide for that. So you said in Irvine it was Monday through Friday, 7 to 7?
Yes.
Okay.
On Saturday, 7 to 6.
Okay, and that's for Irvine. And then Capistrano was 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
And then Saturday was 7
7
to
to
4.
4,
And then
yes.
both are closed on Sundays, right?
Yes.
Okay, oh, here we go. So is there anything in addition, if they wanted to know more, what would be the website that they would go to?
They will go to nissanofirvine.com,
Okay,
or they can call us at the telephone number we have here
okay, perfect.
and ask for me, and I'll be more than happy to help them any way I can.
Well, great. Well, thank you for the
Yes.
information. We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you very much. Any services you need, just call me.
Okay.
I'll be there.
All right, very good. I will be right back after this.
The
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
We all want to look skinny. Hi, welcome back. Well, the Senior Center is located on the corner of Moulton and Santa Maria Avenue, and they have tons of different things going on. Plus, they're in need of some volunteers. So today we have Shirley Witt and also Cherie Unholtz with us, who are going to tell us a little bit about some of the programs and also what they can do about being a volunteer. Wonderful. Well, welcome, ladies. Appreciate you both being here.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll start with you today. Tell us a little bit about the volunteer program and what's needed right now.
We're always recruiting for volunteers, having them come down, help us out at the center. We're looking for cashiers right now. Okay. Those are seniors or anyone who wants to volunteer to come and sit and help our seniors check in for our lunch program there at the center.
Okay.
We're always looking for Meals on Wheels volunteers, always. Right. We're always looking for people who can give just a couple of hours once a week to come in and deliver meals to homebound seniors.
So let's talk a little bit about the two jobs you just mentioned. So a cashier, so is there any previous experience needed for a cashier?
No, not really. Just come down, fill out an application, come sit down with one of us, we'll chit chat with you. All of our volunteer positions offer training, so
good.
Yes, we will train you on what you need to do.
As long as you have a nice smile, that's the requirement.
Yes.
Right, well I would imagine, you know, you want a happy face to come to, especially when it's lunch.
Exactly.
Right, you want to greet them, okay,
Yes.
Excellent. So that's how many hours a day would you say?
It's usually about 10:30 to 12.
Okay, so not too long.
Just a couple, yeah.
All right, and what was some of the other positions you said you needed?
We're looking for people to come sit at our front desk in the afternoon, so 12:30 to 3:30ish, and just, you know, welcome the seniors who are coming in. Sometimes that's the only person they talk to that day, so we want to offer a nice welcoming, you know, hi, how are you doing today?
Right.
And then just answer any questions the seniors might have, and then transfer phones always. Answer the phone.
Well, you know,
transfer
sometimes
calls.
transferring calls can be very tricky, so hopefully you train them on that
I'm still learning.
Sometimes those systems can be tricky.
Right.
Now, Meals on Wheels is one of your most popular programs, and I know we've spoken about that before.
Right.
As a volunteer, what can they expect to do for that particular program?
You come in, we have route sheets available, and you'll know what route you're going to go on that day. So you just grab your bags, pack up your car, and take your route sheet and go out and
So
deliver.
they have to have a car?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes,
okay.
you do.
Okay. All right, good.
Yeah.
And then they would expect to do that how many hours a day?
Our delivery time's between 10 and 12.
Okay.
So, but it never really takes that long, unless you want to extend it a little bit more and spend a little bit more time with each client. It shouldn't take you the full 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah. So volunteering, we'll if you want to volunteer, you can always call the number, which is the 949-380-0155.
Yes.
Although they can also go to the website too, and we'll show the website later after this. Shirley, tell me a little bit about what you have going on, classes and other fun things.
The center is very, very small. We're a small center, but we're a ma and pa, a place for seniors to come. You know, it's a safe haven. Right. And we have lots of classes. We couldn't do it without our army of volunteers to help us. We have a great meals. We have the largest Meals on Wheels program in South Orange County.
Right.
So it takes an army to help us run what we're doing. But we offer a variety of classes. We have a lot of Saddleback College classes. We have a lot of individual classes. The one class that has turned out to be very popular is everything you want to know about wills and trusts. Oh, so sometimes maybe we have done our will and trust years and years ago, and you don't realize that you need to update it, you need to get some more information, and we've had a lot of seniors that come in and have some questions about that. So we're going to have Martha Farrington, who works for AgeWell Senior Services as our fund developer, and she's going to talk on March 20th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on wills and trusts. What you need to know, what kind of person needs to be in charge of my wills or trusts? Should I have a family member? So all the things that you really and truly should know about executing your wills and your trusts.
Well, and there's laws too that go into place every year about what happens in possibly probate or how to avoid
absolutely,
probate. Right?
Absolutely. And if you don't have it set up correctly, or let's say your will was done 20 years ago and you haven't updated it, you could be in a lot of trouble if something happens to you. So this is really, really a good information educational program, and again, that's on March 20th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Great.
We have a variety of classes from the Alzheimer's about, Dementia 101. Our goal and our mission is to educate.
Right.
So we bring in people from the community who we trust and we have vetted, who will talk about the things that are of interest to the seniors, anywhere from heart health to and we saw the doctor on earlier.
Right.
Absolutely. And our focus this year is on balance, because as we get older, our balance changes, which people don't realize. It has a lot to do with, falling and things like that. So we have balance classes, and we have memory classes too.
Okay.
So that is something that's really, really important to us. But what I suggest is everybody come in and
we have our
pick
green,
up
our green folder. And where do they pick this up?
Pick this up at the Senior Center.
Okay.
This has all the classes in it
tons
for
of
the
stuff.
month, all the lectures that we have. It has our menu in there.
Okay.
And all the parties that we have coming up. For instance, Friday is not Golden Globes, but
Oscar party.
Oscar party. We're having
right,
an Oscar
right.
party on Friday. So we're going to have a singer come in and do all the old songs from the past Oscar-winning movies. And so it's just a fun place to come, meet friends, bring your friends. We've had a lot of relationships happen through the Senior Center, and some dating. We've even had some weddings. We've had a couple weddings at the Senior Center of people who met there. So it's just a comfortable place to have a nice meal, a cup of coffee, meet new people. So it's a safe haven.
And like you said, there's lots of things to do there,
Yes.
and then of course the volunteers can go there as well. Let's go ahead and tell them the website is myagewell.com. Is that correct?
.org.
Oh, .org. Sorry.
.org, yes.
So that way they can go on the
Right.
website and they can see all the things that you provide, or they could call, as we mentioned.
We're a
before.
great resource for the seniors, whatever your needs are.
Right.
If the staff can't help you, we will find somebody who can.
Excellent. Well, I'm really happy to have you both. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
And the Senior Center is located, again, as I mentioned, right around the corner here
Right
on
down the street.
Moulton and Santa Maria Avenue. So take a look at their website and see all the great activities. I'll be right back after this.
Thank you.
That was it. I know she did address.
I hope you have a great day today.
Oh, I respect it.
There's your meals, and we'll see you later.
Thank you very much for coming.
Bye-bye.
This is AgeWell Senior Services. Won't you make it yours?
Come discover what makes South County Lexus different.
The expectation of the customer is a history of the business doing things a certain way, and we do it completely different.
Tell us about the car buying process.
Very clear, very transparent, no haggling.
They do some extra stuff that the dealers they do on a normal basis, so I feel very good, and that makes a big difference.
At South County Lexus,
They really are different.
just like you.
Well, we got a couple of good movies coming your way Friday and Monday, and Lisa's going to talk to you about the first one. And you know, this one we were saying yesterday I didn't know too much about. I have since kind of found out a little bit more about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Roman J. Israel Esquire, and it stars Denzel Washington, Colin Farrell. And, you know, interestingly enough, Denzel Washington is nominated for Academy Award for this weekend.
Yes, that's one of the things
for Best
I
Actor.
heard yesterday. I didn't know that.
And he plays Roman J. Israel, a lawyer and activist working for a small law firm in Los Angeles. In his two-partner office, Israel is responsible for preparing memos and briefs, while William Jackson, the firm's owner and a well-respected professor, focuses on the courtroom appearances that Israel struggles with. He spent years developing a brief that he believes will change the justice system. And while Israel is short on interpersonal skills, he is endowed with a phenomenal memory of the law and legal precedents, as well as strong personal convictions on the meaning of justice. So just like many of the movies I think we've seen, there's always, you know, someone will prevail, right? So it kind of seems like he will definitely prevail in the movie. This is being shown on Friday, March 2nd, and that is rated PG-13, about 122 minutes. And that is brought to you by Breastlink.
All right, and now the movie on Monday is a movie that I did see and highly, highly recommend for you to take a look at. It is called Wonder, and this is a very inspiring story. It's based on the New York Times bestseller, also called Wonder. Tells the incredible, inspiring, and heartwarming story of August Pullman, a boy with facial differences who enters the 5th grade for the first time, meaning he's been homeschooled all this time. I should say entering public school into the 5th grade for the first time, and being mainstreamed in this elementary school, how he meets friends, how he gets a little bullied, and here he is right here. This is so well acted by this little boy. It's unbelievable. The boy's name is Jacob Tremblay, who plays August. And then Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson play the mom and dad in this as well. Very well acted, and I really, really enjoyed this movie. Highly recommend it. And if you got a chance, you know, pick up the book, go on Kindle and download it.
It's a family movie, right?
Yeah,
for
very,
kids,
very
because
much.
you have a daughter.
Yeah, this was, I mentioned yesterday that although my daughter's in the 6th grade, my wife teaches 5th grade, and they had this book as part of their class one day, or one month or something, you know, they changed the books out. So I really recommend this. So that will be Monday, right?
Excellent. Yep.
All right, you know, we're going to tell you about, you've got something there about the Hearing Loop that is now going to be in, I believe, Clubhouse 7.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know what the Hearing Loop was for.
Well, what it's really kind of older technology, radio frequency technology, and it's a loop of wire that's embedded. I don't know if they do the molding on the ground or up in the ceiling. I forget how they do it. But if you have the right kind of T-coil hearing aids, it picks that transmission straight up. It's very basic radio frequency, but it works. And there's a symbol. If you see that symbol in the clubhouses and different areas, you know they have it. And then see below, you kind of there's a little graphic there on how it works. It's very simple as long as you have that T-coil technology in your hearing aid.
Well, that was a nice addition.
Yeah, they've had it downstairs in the boardroom, and I believe they've had it in Clubhouse, the Clubhouse 2, a couple other places, Clubhouse 5, I think, but now they've got it, and I think eventually they'll have it in all the other ones. So that's kind of, have you ever wanted to learn how to write a novel?
Sure, if I had a super exciting background.
well, now, yeah, that's true. But well, remember, a novel is usually a work of fiction, so you don't have to have an exciting background.
Oh,
right?
okay. Well,
So
that's
there-
true.
Yeah, so there's a novel class coming up. It's a very novel class. Get it?
Oh,
It's a
ha,
play
ha.
on words. And that will be coming up on, starting next week, March 8th at 9 a.m. at Clubhouse 2 in the Los Olivos room. And there is no registration fee. Students are required to pay a $29 material fee to the instructor. I guess they'll be giving you all the stuff that you need. But learn how to write a novel.
Well, see, that's nice. Once you have it written, then what do you do with it, right? So hopefully they teach you how to put it on Amazon and you can become a #1 bestseller.
There you
Because
go.
you know there are tricks to that.
There are tricks, but I think that's kind of neat.
It
Yeah,
is,
I
it
think
is
that's
neat.
kind of fun, and maybe you have the great story that you want to do. Okay, we're going to go to the weather right now
Perfect.
because we're getting down to the wire.
All right.
And, you know, it was a beautiful, clear day today. I did say the Sims clouds were going to start to come in, and you look there, they have. And hard to see on that camera shot, but if you look out towards the Los Angeles area mountains and all, it's absolutely beautiful to see the snow there. But tomorrow, we are going to have that weather pattern start to come in. Probably for this area, it looks like we'll start to get rain, 5, 6 o'clock, somewhere around then. It won't be real strong at first. It'll gain speed overnight, gain strength, I should say. And then Friday, we could see maybe a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. This is going to be a more powerful system than we just had. May spill over to Saturday. And I mentioned earlier that for the folks that are living in the areas up in Santa Barbara where they had that Montecito, those horrendous mudslides, that I think I saw this morning, they are under kind of evacuation watch or whatever. They
Right.
changed the name.
Well, whatever it
Yeah.
is,
Yeah,
be
they
careful.
changed it because they want people to heed the warning stronger.
Right.
What's
right.
going on tomorrow?
So tomorrow we will have Brad Hudson give us our VMS update, Village Management Services. We have Joan Milliman, who's with Robert's Rules Study Club. And then, of course, the ever popular Jennifer Carmarker with the Globe Highlights. So that's what we've got for tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. We will see you then. Take care and enjoy the cool weather. I'm loving it.
Have a good day.
Yeah.